know if you guys see how beautiful that sky is. It's a beautiful day here, guys. I want to say a couple things today. Man, the Lord is amazing. He is great. And I'm so thankful that that our God above chose every single one of us to become followers of Christ. Everybody in this world is called to be followers of Christ. It's just who will listen. I'm thankful that God put it upon my heart to be a listener and a follower and not a mocker and a scoffer, guys. I tell you this. This morning I had this weird dream of Joel Osteen. I don't listen to that guy. I don't watch his teachings. I don't listen to Joel Osteen. I don't listen to Jim Baker. I don't listen to all these fancy big time pastors because they're all in it for just the money. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me, but I will say this. Us children of God on YouTube are making more of an impact than these big time preachers are making. And guys, I had this dream last night. I was watching, this morning I woke up, I watched The Unleashing. He posted a video. And I got to the half of the video and I was so tired I fell back to sleep. And when I fell asleep, before I fell asleep, I said, God, please, show me something, a dream. And for some reason I had a dream of Joel Osteen. He was on the stage and he was preaching. I didn't hear what he was preaching, but at the end of his preaching, he said, guys, this is going to be big. And next to him, there was this big ice sculpture. And these two guys came from the back and they came to the ice sculpture and they pushed it over. And when they pushed it over, it shattered into a bunch of pieces. But in the center of this ice sculpture, there was a sculpture of a bear. B-E-A-R, the animal, bear. And when this bear was pulled out of this rubble, everybody was like awed by it. They was all, oh my God, oh wow. And everybody was tripping out. And then I woke up from the dream. I don't know what that was about, guys. But if you're new to my channel, guys, in my first couple of posts, all the way down a couple months ago, I started the channel with the dreams I've had. And guys, I've had rapture dreams to where, oh my God, they were amazing. And I'm talking about, they happened to where it was like just boom, fly up into the air and you're, wherever we're going to be, I was there. If you guys want, go watch them. I want to say this, guys. We are not going to be here for long. We, as children of God, know He is on the way. We feel it. Everything is coming to pass. I mean, we got these planets going haywire. The sun, the moon with these blood moons and these eclipses, the earthquakes all over, these diseases, these animals are dying, these crazy weather events, let alone all the characters that's in the war of Gog and Magog and Isaiah are all into place, guys. The building of the temples any moment now. We got the half shekel that's been minted. The red heifer. Guys, how much more closer do we need to get to the coming to realize that we need to wake up? If you are a non-believer, please, I urge you to call upon Jesus' name, because that is the only way you will get to heaven. I don't care how many good deeds you did. I'll say it again. Works will not get you into heaven, because Jesus says if works will not get you into heaven because so that no man may boast. If works get you into heaven, everybody in heaven telling them, well, see, I got into heaven because I gave $1 million to the homeless. Well, see, I got into heaven because I gave this man a job, or I got into heaven because I feed the homeless. See, that's not going to work. We are going to be humble, and there's going to be only one reason we are there, and that's because of Jesus Christ. And now we all have works in heaven because of the works that we do. Guys, we don't have a long time here on earth. Stay away from certain people on YouTube. One of them, I'm going to say, is Blue Heaven. I mean, you can just see it in her face that she's false. I mean, come on. I mean, just because she talks nice and talks godly and prays for people, or say she's or she doesn't mean she's true, guys. The devil said, God said, beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. She's fake. She's false. She said that God told her in the day of the rapture in 1994. But yet she posted 50 videos of different rapture dates. I'll tell you, God's not wrong. Same way with Jonah. He was terrified because he went to tell the people that God wasn't going to destroy them, and when he didn't, he was terrified because he thought that they was going to stone him for being a false prophet. But little did he know that God was talking to the people in Nineveh, to where when he showed up, they knew who he was already. See, God works in amazing ways, guys. We got to stay away from these false people who say, God told me. God told me. No, God puts it on our hearts what to do. Does that mean God can't speak to us with an audible voice? No, he can. But I don't think we are righteous or holy enough on this earth to be able to hear his voice. Okay? Even to see him. If we were to see him with our own eyes, we would instantly die in our spot, because we're not able to see or hear that kind of speak or have that kind of close connection with that kind of holiness. That's why we are filled with the Holy Spirit. To be able to guide us and tell us what to do and tell us where to go and tell us what to say through the Holy Spirit. I want to say, guys, I love every single one of you guys. Stay encouraged. Please pray for me that God will make a way for me through a job, through something, that I'll be able to stay here in my home until he comes, guys. Pray for me, my wife, my kids. I'll pray for you guys as well. Jesus is coming soon. I love you guys.